Before we start today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to myself. Get ready for this. After over 7 years of work and 3 years of building a universe, I am finally ready to reveal my first ever coloring book. And I am so nervous. I've partnered up with a couple of brands and one super secret marker brand that I think you are gonna really like, to bring you this brand new coloring pack that will be revealed very soon. But until then, you can sign up via the link down below in the description for email notifications and a first look at my coloring book before it releases. I should also say that the information provided within that link only gives you a little taster of what is to come. We have more things planned, and I'm really excited. Also, if you did want some outtakes of today's video and to feature at the end of this video, make sure you follow me on Patreon. That link will be down below as well. Every time I upload a video, there will be outtakes, and those outtakes, plus some extra footage, will be found on my Patreon, available at all tiers. Enjoy today's video. Inside of this envelope is a coloring book. Not just any coloring book. It's a very special book by Ohuhu. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADC Art Attack. His name is Bob. And welcome back to a brand new episode of Professional Artists versus a children's coloring book. This is the series where I, ADC Art Attack, take a children's coloring book and attempt to color it in a professional style. Doesn't always work out the way I want it to. Fire. Okay, I ran out of fire. But maybe today will be different. Because for the first time ever, we have a professional coloring book. I'm really excited to open this, so let's have a look. Now, I've genuinely not looked inside of this. I have no idea, well, obviously, the proof is in the pudding. And when I purchased this, I only looked at the front cover and clicked buy. And that was a long time ago. I've forgotten what's inside. Oh, protected corners. You know what, that's actually, I'm not gonna undersell that. That's actually amazing. Ooh, Mandala and animals. I feel like I should probably get Louise on this one. Later. This is very nice. I actually do like the spiral bound. I should probably open the plastic. I love this. I don't have a knife. I have a knife. Haha. I wish these companies would just make them with like a tearing label so you can just tear it and not be dangerously swinging a knife around. So like I was saying, I love these little plastic things here protecting the corners. This is how every bit of paper should be shipped going forward. These little plastic guys, that's amazing. Well done, Ohuhu. Give you points for that. I am gonna be this is huge, by the way. Now, when a coloring book is, why does it have so much flaky paper? Now, when a coloring book is as thick as this one and it comes from a brand, I get really concerned that there's gonna be AI images in there because this is a lot of artwork. Whoa, these pages are thick. Okay, maybe there's not as much art as I thought. These are thick. Ohuhu is known for having double-sided paper, and I'm really curious if that's what we're about to witness in this. It doesn't say anything about, I was checking to see if it had anything about the artists in this book, but it doesn't. But what it does have is Ohuhu double-sided adult. It just kind of stops there, really. Okay, so we got a bunch of instructions, useful tips. Okay, I'm gonna read this. At Ohuhu, we're committed to protecting the environment, which is why our coloring book is made from eco-friendly, renewable paper. You may notice that light-colored markers appear slightly darker when applied, okay? Don't worry, once the ink dries, the vibrant color will be fully revealed. I don't know if that's a good thing. So if I use a color that I know the color of, but it doesn't appear to be the same color, but then it dries into the same, that could get confusing. Before you start coloring, we encourage you to do a test on the back of the user manual. The texture matches the pages inside. But it just answered my question. Okay, so this piece of paper right here is actually good for testing to see the colors before you actually use it on that. Ha! Why is that so smooth? Wait, what? That's not the same texture. That is not the same texture. Is it the back? No, this is slightly more textured than this. This is 100% slightly more smoother than this. But that smoothness will make a difference. Does it look different? Oh, it looks different in the light as well. Yeah, there's more texture on this paper than there is on this. Now that's likely, wait, what? Huh? Okay, this image is upside down and the paper's been placed the wrong way with my cutting edge is on the wrong. Why? Why is that bird looking so suspicious at me? So, as promised, I've brought Louise in on this one. Now, if you don't know who Louise is, that's Louise. Look at it, love it, get used to it, get rid of it. Goodbye. No, I'm joking. So the reason I wanted you here is because this book contains some stuff that I think is pretty cool with you. And if you don't mind me saying, you grew up in India.
Yes, I
which actually lends itself really well to this project.
I knew it. Woo!
I don't know if you can give us like a little bit of a rundown on what mandala is or sort of how to do it.
You know, you could have warned me about that so I could prepare myself, but no.
By the way, there is something in this book that you need to see. Oh yeah, this is the book.
Okay, so I'll be honest. Mandala for me is more the classic one. This is the closest one.
This one.
Yes, it's
yellow
like
one.
these, you know, these shapes.
Uh-huh. And how does mandala typically, for those of, I mean, I guess me as well, because I have no idea what mandala is, and it's not something I've ever dove into. It's not something I've ever dove into myself, and I'm sure many people watching this as well haven't actually done it themselves too. But what's the sort of typical thing that you would find in India concerning mandala? Would it be in a coloring book on a jellyfish, for example?
No, no.
Okay.
So either it's laying out on the floor with flowers and or powder, and usually it's very colorful.
Okay.
That's the main thing. As
Yeah.
much color as possible, and you start from center point and work your way. See, this is no mandala for me. This,
No.
yes, maybe, and
Well,
this.
I don't think the whole thing is supposed to be mandala.
No, it's
we got
mandala and
animals.
animals. Here you could argue it's mandala in animals, and here it is mandala and animals.
But this isn't circle. So mandala, as I perceive it, is everything starts in a circle and expands out.
Yeah, that's a
but
classic. I
what's
mean,
this?
but it's about these, you know, shapes intertwining.
Look how dirty my book is. Like, it's just got marks and just random.
Ooh, this is pretty.
You can't even remove this page.
No, you can't. No.
No, it hasn't been cut. Why is my book so pro?
I like it, and I think it's a peacock, so that, you know,
Yeah.
fits. I love peacocks. I haven't seen one in ages.
No, wait, what do you mean? Why does it fit?
Peacock, India, mandala, India.
Peacocks are from India?
Yeah.
Oh. So they, at the beginning, right, they said that this paper here, you can use for testing because it matches the paper here.
Oh,
okay?
that's genius.
Yeah, is it? We'll fill that paper and fill that paper, and somebody did the same.
No.
Thank you. Rest my case. But it does say that when you color on this paper, it starts off lighter than the color it's actually going to be.
Huh. Okay, that's cool.
No, it's not.
Interesting. Oh, okay,
says that
it's
you should
not.
test it on- Well, it's not cool because imagine you pick up a pen and you're like, oh, that looks nice. I like that pen. I'm going to use that pen. Then you start using it and you're like,
And it's not.
what a nice shade of pink. And then suddenly it's green.
Mandala. Oh, by the way, it means circle.
Are we coloring this quickly?
Why can't I have
We'll
one
do
to
one
take
page.
home?
We will. Yeah, we will.
You said I'm not allowed to rip it out.
No.
But it's meant to be ripped out.
I guarantee you it doesn't rip out easily. I guarantee if you try.
And
okay.
you're scared that
Okay,
the book
no,
will
no,
be
no. You
ruined
know what?
then.
No, fine. Rip out a page. By the way, we are going to be coloring in some serious piece of artworks in this one later on in the video. For now, we're just going to be messing around and seeing what we can do, or trying it out anyway. But this is going to be fun to see her rip this out. You're not allowed to rip it, by the way, from the coil. You can increase the page doing that.
No, I'm not.
Don't increase the page.
I'm not.
Increasing the page.
What happened?
Okay, that's interesting to do it like that.
Huh.
Okay, I'll give Ohuhu some credit here for being rippable.
I don't understand what is mandala about this. It's just a jellyfish.
We're gonna color them in. Before I start coloring, mandala. Is there shading in mandala or is it just each area is a solid color?
The idea is it's supposed to be helpful for concentration and meditation.
Okay.
So I don't think there is a limit to what you're allowed to do.
Oh God, look how dark it is. This is that surprise that they were telling me about.
Yeah, but you can see it get lighter.
You can see it getting lighter.
That's kind of
I don't
cool.
like that.
I like it.
So if I was to blend it, oh my goodness me.
It doesn't blend.
It's not that it doesn't blend, it's that is, oh my gosh, it does not blend.
I'm so bad at drawing in the lines, I already messed up.
Now, I'm not gonna criticize this too much because, oh, it does sort of blend.
Yeah.
Kind of doing something. I'm not going to criticize this too much, but I think the paper's not designed for blending type of artwork. I think mandala is solid colored areas, so I'm going to take it as in that's what it wants me to do. Solid areas, solid coloring, but it'd be nice to be able to blend.
You're so judgy.
No, because I think that when you sell a product like a coloring book, you should be able to do what you want to do. And we go through this in the coloring book series. You should be able and you should be allowed to branch out and kind of be a bit more free. Some people don't want that, and I totally appreciate people's rights to not want that. And of course, if that's not what the product is about, then fine. It is not meant to be that. But just as an artist and as a creative myself, I always encourage that people do what they feel like doing.
Or you just don't buy the coloring book.
Stop trolling me on my own video.
Oh, that's dark.
That's another thing that I don't like, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm bashing. I love Ohuhu, I just want to preface that right now. Do you not feel like it's very slippery, the surface?
A bit.
It's, thanks. It slips and slides, right? It's kind of difficult to maintain control as you're going.
Yeah, it's very, very, very smooth.
Yeah.
Like, extremely smooth.
I love the colors, and I think the colors actually do look good on this paper.
They look very good.
Yeah, they look really different on the paper, but I don't like the surprise aspect. I don't like that. No, I don't like, no, come on, what? So you don't see this as layers, you see this as one flat object.
Yes. Imagine it as it originally is. You're laying it out on the floor.
Yeah.
It is 2D, and it's supposed
But
to be
then the black
viewed
areas
from
would
the
be
top.
raised, right? The black area would be...
No,
No?
no. This is just for people to be able to draw.
Wait, so Mandala doesn't have...
This. There's nothing there. You take a flower, you place it, and then you go around.
Okay, but in Mandala, do they create black outlines with...
No.
Oh, so this is a lie then? This whole book is a lie? So really, they should just sell this product as blank sheets of paper? Like every single page is just
wow,
nothing in
but
there,
that's
and
then
it's like,
just any
what is
book.
it? Hello, it's me. I got rid of Louise. You're welcome. I shouldn't have made that joke. I'm gonna regret that. Where's the book? Did she take it with her? Oh, I dropped so much stuff there. Okay, so I've been really negative up until this point. I know, I don't know why. It's just the weather's getting to me or the wine. But I really want to tackle this the way I want to tackle it. The way I would color a coloring book. So let's give that a go. I really don't like this paper. It's so smooth. Ohuhu, look, I love you guys, right? You know that. We got a thing going on. You have a double-sided sketchbook. Why didn't you use that paper? Why is this? All right, so coloring this my own way. I actually started the way that Louise had explained by just grabbing the colors that resonated with me at first glance. She told me there was no right or wrong and I should just pick what I feel, so that's what I did. But the moment I begun layering, I knew I was going to have issues because, and I really need to stress this, the paper feels weird. It's so glossy and slippery that when I began attempting to blend, it was requiring so much control and effort to focus in order to prevent myself from slipping outside of the lines. And now granted, the colors do layer quite smoothly, and actually the colors look beautiful on this paper, there is no doubt about that. But I am far too locked in and focused on controlling the coloring that it's hard to actually enjoy the process. I'm also just realizing how long this is going to take me, and now I'm a little distracted by that too. Okay, so maybe I was a little bit too harsh actually. Yeah, it does blend. Although I gotta say, in order to achieve any type of blending, it does require a pretty high skill level and technique to do it. But it does, so I feel pretty silly now. But no amount of work that I put into this or the blending that it may or may not be capable of is gonna offset the fact that I just simply do not like the restrictions laid upon me here. From what I understand of Mandala, this does not, in my opinion, resonate with that style. This doesn't scream freedom to me, this screams very linear. It is restrictive, it screams, do what I tell you, do nothing else. I don't want to go outside the lines, I don't want to add more things to this because I'm scared I'm going to ruin the artwork, which by the way, is beautiful. But I'm not getting that relaxed feeling Louise told me I would do. And we actually do have a really in-depth conversation about this, and in particular, our interests concerning this style, with Louise loving it and me hating it, which unfortunately is cut from this video and is on my outtakes over on Patreon because it just simply did not fit the vibe of this video. But I have to say that in the end, this does look beautiful actually. I'm kind of frustrated with myself that I do like this so much because it does look great. I just didn't enjoy the process at all, and I will put that blame entirely on the paper. Okay, so Ohuhu Mandala and Animals coloring book. Ohuhu for the longest time have been one of my favorite brands to work with and one of my favorite brands, period. I love their products and they do excel in what they do. No. Like I said during this video, it may just be that this product just isn't for me, and that is totally fine. The way that I color in coloring books and the things that I like to do with art it doesn't really work too well with Mandala. But also the biggest glaring issue in my opinion is the paper. It's far too smooth, it doesn't allow for any blending, and again, Mandala, as Louise informed us, doesn't actually use blending. So maybe if this is the product that you're looking for and this is the type of art style you like to do, this product is probably fantastic. As I say, Louise enjoyed every bit of this and she actually loved this product. That fly? Seriously, dude? But myself, I have a different take on art and I like different things. So for me, it's just not something I liked. But there is actually a discussion that me and Louise had as part of the outtakes of this video, which can be found on my Patreon. So make sure you do follow my Patreon and subscribe. It is available at all tiers, paid tiers, but you will get a full-length video of our discussion and also the outtakes for today's video. It's definitely, there's 2 flies now, but it's definitely worth it.
This camera angle is very weird, by the way.
It's like slanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not for you anyway.
I'm not allowed to be in this frame.
No.
But I am.
Just give me the coloring book and say color it in. Here's some markers, color it.
Anthony, here is a perfectly normal coloring book and